Some teams got a head start last night, but most of college football gets underway this weekend, including the Bearcats of UC. Tomorrow night they open up their season and their newly renovated stadium against Alabama A&M. Bearcats an overwhelming favorite to repeat as conference champions. They certainly have the firepower to claim the title. Their offense is absolutely loaded. But the big concern for Tommy Tuberville and crew, how will that defense hold up their end of the bargain? Quarterback Gunnar Kiel understands a team can only be a champ if they're solid on both sides of the ball.
Our defense is super hard-nosed this year. I mean, they're coming in with a huge chip on their shoulder. I mean, they read articles where they get bashed and criticized for what happened to them last year. So, I mean, they're coming out with a chip on their shoulder. Very underlooked, but, I mean, our defense is nasty. They get after it. They rally to the ball. I mean, there's not just one guy tackling. It's a whole unit of guys to the ball and making tackles.
Well, meantime, the Wildcats of Kentucky get their season off and running tomorrow at home against Louisiana Lafayette. Patrick Towles begins his second season as starter, but this year he's got a new offensive coordinator in Shannon Dawson. He'll be asked to do a lot more this season than just be a drop-back passer. He'll be asked to run and throw some deep passes. Towles has been through a lot in his career, and he says he's ready for all the challenges ahead.
There's a little more nerves last year for sure, but I'll get nervous before the game just like I always do. You got to take it with the same mentality, that business mentality that, hey, we're here to get a job done. We're going to try to have as much fun as we can while we're doing it. But at the end of the day, we want to have more points than they do at the end of the game. I feel like I'm more comfortable for sure. My decision making is a lot better. I've seen it all, like I talked about earlier, and nothing really surprises me, whether it's defenses or anything like that. I'm extremely prepared.
Well, here are the games of note around the region. Miami is at home against Presbyterian. That game going to kick off at 3:30. Should be an interesting matchup. Wildcats, they get things rolling at 7 o'clock down in Lexington. And the Bearcats finally get to show off Nippert Stadium. Got all those new renovations. Should be an outstanding night over there as they got the new suite seating and close to $90 million of renovations. They get that going at 7 o'clock against Alabama A&M.